crazy. What's up? What's good? What's popping? What's cracking? What's percolating? I know y'all like, dang, Theo, yeah. I'm gonna give y'all a chance to pull up and everything like that. I know we ain't even talk about this. We ain't even talk about this. We didn't. We gonna talk about it though. Yeah, y'all go ahead and pull on up and everything. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get the phone. Hold on. Y'all won't be rude. My fault. I'm back. We ain't gonna be in here too long and everything like that though. I just want to pull up. I just want to pull up, have a little bit of conversation and everything like that. Who all up in here already? Jermaine, Noah, what going on, Big Jermaine? What going on, Big Jermaine? So I'm chilling. I'm minding my own John Brown business, relaxing. That's what I do. Relax and research. And I told y'all in another live that it's crazy. It's damn near like stuff be waiting for me when I wake up. Thank you, God, that I woke up. Thank you. I wake up and Kelly Ann from Fox News. So James Gunn Superman is now super woke. So don't no black people work over there at Fox News? I know that, and I know that's a lie. I know that's a lie. So I need help because I went to go see the movie School Days. I lived with my grandparents and I spent time with my great grandmother. Where was I when woke became culturally appropriated? Like when did this happen? When did because I know what it was when I damn sure know what it was when School Days came out. We wasn't even talking about not a damn thing else being woke but black when School Days came out. So I'm trying to figure out between now and then what happened and who allowed it to happen. Because see, I'm damn near 60. And I know it wasn't my great grandmother. And I know it wasn't my grandparents. Somewhere between my mom's generation and my generation, we've allowed the word woke to become culturally appropriated. And we ain't holding folks accountable. There's a lightning bolt out there. We ain't holding folks accountable like we get held accountable. Did we not see what happened to Nick Cannon? Did we not see what happened to Nick Cannon? Do we not notice what happens to us any damn time we slip up and say the wrong damn thing? Okay. Why are we not doing that? I just got questions. Why are we not doing that? Why are we not doing that? Y'all help me out. Because we say we want certain stuff. Well, the stuff that you want is the stuff that they got, but they don't tolerate the stuff that we do. You need me to say that one more time? You need me to say it, we want the stuff that they got, but they don't tolerate the stuff that we do. Make it make sense. I'm keeping up with these notes. Appreciate you, Big Janae. See what happens to Kyrie. Bam. What? There we go. Now, mind you, he pointed out something, and I just want us to stay right here. Thank you for pointing that out with Kyrie. You know Kyrie was a whole grown ass man when he stopped using the N-word. See, I'm gonna ask the question again. How you want what they got when you tolerating what they won't tolerate? Kyrie knew more about had more respect for his Native American ancestry than he had for his African American ancestry. He didn't start being offended by the N-word until he got grown. Now, mind you, let me watch where I go with this one. I wish you would call a Jewish person a slur. I wish you would. Use the racial slur for the Jewish community in jest, in a joke, on purpose, as a mistake. You're going to get your ass handed to you. Rightfully so. We don't do that. Hell, we use it our damn self. And when I say we use the racial slur for black people all day, every day, and twice on Sunday. They don't play like that over there in the Jewish community. But you want what they got though, right? You want what they got, right? See, they don't play like that. They don't play like that. You can't talk about them. You can't take from them. They gatekeep Jewish culture. Rightfully so. Rightfully so. Well, I'm trying to figure out, it's 2025. I done heard folks like JD. A blanket party is what's due to you, and every Marine Corps veteran knows it. A blanket party is due. Overdue. Yeah, a blanket party, I see it somewhere in your future. I'm not somebody that's known to predict the future, but I see a blanket party somewhere in your future, because what you've done when it comes to representing us, first of all, you should have never told folks that you were a Marine, but the fact that you went out and said it, we're not proud of you. We're not proud of you. You're unsat. A blanket party is coming your way. Mind you, it ain't gonna be me. It ain't gonna be me that's gonna do it. It ain't gonna be me, and no one like me that does it. But a blanket party definitely coming your way. I always say woke got roaches. I use conscious. They can say conscious. Watch this. They can use conscious all day over there, twice on Sunday over there. You conscious, alert, alive, seeing some stuff. Woke, you gotta get your own. You gotta get your own. Woke, they came to represent every damn thing except for what it's supposed to. Which was intentional. Let me say that one more time. Woke has come to represent every damn thing else except what it was supposed to, and that was intentional. Mind you, quite a few woke people signed off on it. So this is my video just for Kelly Ann, Fox News. First of all, ain't a damn thing woke by Superman. Ain't a damn thing woke by Superman. Not to say that there aren't any problems with Superman. You just not gonna use that to describe it to people. Oh no, Kelly Ann, and everybody that's grown. If you work in the media, I'm gonna say at the very least you got a high school education. If you've been working in media for 10, 20 years, I'm gonna say by now you know how to use your damn words. So when it comes to just using stuff, oh hell no. I'm gonna look at how long you've been in the industry. You should know how to accurately describe what's going on with something, as opposed to using 7 letters or 4 as a catch-all. So no, Miss Kelly Ann, what's wrong with Superman? All you adults, all you grown folks, what's wrong with Superman? And no, it ain't too much blackness in Superman. That's the only way this could be a woke issue, is that there was too much blackness in Superman. And last I checked, we got Perry White, race swap, nobody asked for it. And Mr. Terrific. You can be mad about that all you want to. What you got here? Damn, Theo, the Navy served up blanket parties and numerous deep sixes too. Yeah. Yeah. So every Marine, because we are Department of the Navy. We are. I ain't mad at that. Yeah. Blanket party. Yeah. Incoming. Incoming. You just need to know. Yeah. Because there's quite a few of us Marines, big dog, disgusted with you as a person. We don't even like you as a human being, let alone the vice president. I'm just going to go ahead and tell you. They're going to continue to take stuff from us like woke until we start gatekeeping. And that's why I'm doing this video. I just did a video over there on TikTok. I think I did a video over there on Facebook. I'm doing a video right here, right now. Well, the thing is that's me, but it can't just be me. It can't just be a few. If we say we proud, we black and we proud, right? Then take it back. Take it back. Don't be ashamed. Don't be intimidated because folks don't have a problem letting you know when you're trespassing on their culture. Well, it's the same damn thing. Same damn thing. As I said to my wife last night, don't get insulted when somebody black educates you. Become informed. Take that knowledge just like you want us to take knowledge and rigor. So if somebody black tap you on your shoulder and say, hey, that's not a woke issue, don't get offended. Get informed. As a black person, don't feel like you cannot correct somebody if they're wrong in regards to your culture. They don't feel like they can't correct you when you're wrong about their culture. Right? They don't have a problem doing it. Okay, same thing. Keep that same energy. There it is. Stop letting you doing interviews, regardless of who you are, regardless of what you make. You doing interviews, stop letting folks use this word incorrectly in your presence. You're enabling them. Because trust me, if they feel like they can say some disrespectful stuff in front of you, Andrew Garfield, they're going to do it. You black. It is your responsibility to hold down blackness when they step in front of you. And way too many of us, they got comfortable not doing it. Mind you, that's a comfort we're not afforded when we're in their lane. You can never get that comfortable because they're going to always let it be known. Matter of fact, they're going to let others know. Let's go to the forward that played for the Miami Heat. Did he not use the Jewish racial slur in a Twitch? Yep. I'm gonna holler at you. You see how quick he was to apologize? Did you see how, now mind you, the dude that did it was white. He thought he was one of those that thought he was better than Jewish people is what it was. See, he said, yeah. He on Twitch playing a video game. He gonna use mind you, as Skip Bayless said, that word is damn near dead in the English lexicon, as in really nobody knows what the Jewish slur is. Why? Because they don't use it. They don't use it. They don't reinforce it. It's not a term of endearment. It ain't. It ain't something you can reference as any damn thing else. No, they don't use it. And they let it be known universally, if you use it, they fixing to tear off in your ass. Well, we say we want what they got, right? You know, they say the epitome of stupidity is doing the same damn thing over and over and over again, expecting a different result. Well, how long we been saying the N-word is a term of endearment? Has that experiment worked? I don't think we can say it worked, because didn't a brother working at Dunkin' Donuts knock out an elderly white dude for using the N-word? Clearly, that word has not been depowered. So why don't we just try what the Jewish community does? How about we just stop using it? Stop smiling, skinning, and grinning in each other's faces. Because when we get mad at each other, we use the word no differently than Master did it. Right. So how about we just cut that out? How about we just own our blackness? Hey, that's not woke. Don't be afraid. If you can, it says something about us to be more comfortable using the N-word amongst one another publicly on videos, podcasts, movies, comedy skits. It says more about us. It's an indictment, by the way, that we don't have a problem doing that, but have a problem correcting people when it comes to our culture. Let me see. I'm gonna keep up with these notes. Flash by nice comment. Wait, what did not Andrew Garfield. You know which one I'm talking about. The boy over there in Russia. The boy that, you know, Andrew Garfield. I'm sorry, Andrew. You ain't saying nothing about the culture and everything like that. You good with me. You Spider-Man. You Spider-Man, Andrew. You Spider-Man. No, I ain't mean Andrew Garfield. The little stupid boy with the Hitler mustache. That's what I call him. I agree. This is from Big S Jaddix. Big Sam J says, I agree. S Jaddix says, I mean, It has what, 2 black characters in it. Granted, I hear James Gunn actually lets a black male super genius cook, so I'm excited about that. And it still ain't woke. That ain't that 2 black characters don't make it woke. No, this movie would have to be the primary character, the primary protagonist black, the antagonist black, majority of the side characters black. And this ain't, and the issue would have to be black, which clearly this ain't it. So yeah, no, I shouldn't be surprised at that, but no, I'm sorry. Some of these folks are allowed to bastardize terms. This is unacceptable. Absolutely unacceptable. Especially when we say as black people, we want better. Well, I don't know how you can want better, but you're not going to get better unless you demand better. And standing around letting folks denigrate you and you denigrate yourself in front of them ain't how you get better. Well, I'm saying it one more time. The epitome of stupidity is doing the same thing, expecting a different result. Well, I see how the Jewish people move. That ain't to say we ain't moved like that in the past. We have. We're not doing that now. Now, mind you, I'm of the mindset, them folks had a lot of respect for themselves. I don't think anybody on Black Wall Street was talking to themselves like that. No, I don't believe that. I don't believe that. And watch this. Here we go. I know how some of us feel today, but my legacy starts in Africa. I don't even think we knew what the N or the B word was. I think that's somebody else's terminology that they made up. And I know damn good and well the N word is, because we wasn't even speaking in English. So I don't, somebody give me how we was addressing each other back then, because I don't think that's it. I don't think that's it. Let me see here. Jermaine Noah. Meanwhile, you got that Mexican rapper that took too long to apologize when he got checked about the N-word. Look. Somebody, that wasn't his first time doing it. Just like Jacob Fatu getting caught up using the N-word in a rap song, that wasn't his first time doing it. My question is this. I know you Samoan. You got relatives married to black folks. I get it. But you're not black. So what is it that makes you feel like, see, but is Jacob Fatu finna get canceled? Is the WWE even see where we going with this? Because I know what the basketball player said. He was on a Twitch when he said it. Jacob said it in a rap song. Okay, how many of us still gonna root for Jacob when he show up on SmackDown Friday night? Because he gonna show up on SmackDown Friday night. Is he gonna get any boos? Did I say he gonna show up on SmackDown? Mind you, the Miami Heat, they suspended the Ford for making that racial slur. Is Triple H, Paul Levesque, going to suspend Jacob Fatu for using it's a racial slur? And I get it. We like him. He cool. He ain't black. Is Booker T, who was in an online beef with old boy from AEW, is he going to say something? And mind you, Booker should say something, because Booker used the N-word in a promo ages ago. But Booker is black. Jacob ain't. So do we think that's Jacob's first time using that word? Trinity Fatu is married to Jimmy. Has Jimmy hollered at Jacob? He should know that word should, right? I think both twins are married to sisters. Okay, so ain't now one of them having a conversation with him? Why? They afraid? That's what I be talking about right there. You're going to do the rap song. First of all, you comfortable enough to say it. Well, that ain't your first time saying it. And if you didn't say it in a rap song, that means you used that word in front of some black people and ain't nobody said a damn thing to him. Nah, it should have been right then and there, regardless of the size. Hey, bro, don't do that no more. Because see, Jacob think it's okay. No, it ain't. For me, bro, we can fight right now. I will put my hands on you about that word. Say it again. Say it again. But then again, there's got to be that thing where we shouldn't be saying it to each other. See, that's the universal. When you're universally offended, it don't matter who say it. Because what they think we like that word. No, they need to know above and beyond, we walking in lockstep with that word. You can't say it. You say it, we could be friends today. You say that word, I'm going to beat your ass today. We don't want to act like that. You say that word, I'm going to fire you today. We don't want to act like that. You say that word, we're no longer friends. We don't want to act like that. You say that word, I'm finna correct you. No, we're afraid of correcting people. So yeah, we should stop you. Yeah. Good afternoon, everyone. What's going on? May Kent is in the building, the head door herself. Are the racists mad about the movie? I don't know why. It's the movie is majority white. I don't know what they mad about. It seemed like a lot of, they finna get paid. They make up the majority of the movie. They coming up. I don't know what they mad about. Flash by 9 comment. Andrew Schultz. Thank you. Thank you. Big Jermaine Knowles in the building. Yes, Andrew Schultz. Charlamagne sat up there and let that dude explain his side. I'd have knocked him out as soon as he walked on set. But then I can't just look at Charlamagne, because then I got to look at, Jay Williams from ESPN. You playing the dude in a one-on-one basketball game and you lose to him. For what? Why is he, Andrew Schultz, allowed to continue to be in our space? What for? His last name is German. He's conducted himself like somebody who was for the alt-right back in the day, right? Why are we giving him a platform? Charlamagne then did it. Shannon then did it. And Jay Will then did it. Well, hold on. Let me stay right there. Charlamagne is influential in our culture. Shannon Sharp is influential in our culture. And Jay Will, basketball knowledge, sport, yeah, influential. You got 3 influential black males in our culture giving him a pass, considering his history. How many of us are apt to go along with what those black males are doing just because they did it? And when I say what they're doing, still enabling racist folks in our space. Yeah, that Andrew. Yeah, my bad. Thank you so much, Big Jermaine, for pulling up, for correcting me. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Hit the likes if you could, please and thank you. Theo, Grand Madam Tarot is in the building. Grand Madam Tarot hit me up, inbox me. I want to say this morning, she did. She asked me a question in regards to, matter of fact, here we go. And this is when I talk about black culture. She sent me a video from a young lady who, she's European. She got an issue with what they got. When I say she got an issue with what they got going on in Marvel, she got an issue with what they got going on in Marvel so tough. She lays it out there like, here we go. Because Grand Madam Tarot sent it to me. I'm going to go back and see if I can find it. Y'all give me a second and everything like that. Thank you so much for Grand Madam Tarot for pulling up. I went to see if I could find it, get some more information on it. Because like I said, I don't care about being right or wrong. I care about being accurate. And I can only find one source for the for that particular video. But the question is, if the young lady made it up, she didn't have to work hard to make it up, Marvel actually gave her all the ammunition she needed. God, Grand Madam Tarot, I got to find this. I know Kamoyo, my brother Kamoyo commented, not Kamoyo, the other brother that I'm right here in Tallahassee with and everything like that, trying to get him over here. great knowledge in that. Adolph Toussaint. Yeah, Adolph Toussaint is a brother that been knowing for years here in the 850. Comic book head, comic book nerd, and everything. Come on over, Big Adolph, and join, become a member of the Rock With Me Nation. You got that knowledge, big dog. You might well go ahead and show on up. I'm trying to find it though. Grand Madam Tarot, if you got it, I'm looking for it. Definitely, if you could put it in the comment section. I think this is it right here. The Grand Madam Tarot sent me a post. Let me see here. Nope. That ain't it. That ain't it. Dadgummit. We gonna find it though. God dang. I'm over here. I'm searching. Grand Madam Tarot, I'm over here searching hard. I'm over here searching hard. That ain't it either. How long ago was this, Grand Madam Tarot? Goodness gracious. There we go. Found it. So, have you seen this? Grand Madam Tarot asked me questions. Say, have you seen it? Stupid woke. A bunch of racists. Damson Idris slams Disney and refuses Black Panther role. The young lady that put this out, I said, boy, look, she worked overtime. She worked overtime because what she was saying made sense. This comes to us from Film Time. Now, like I said, I went back, tried to find the source and everything like that, see if I could find it somewhere else. I could not. Let me just say this. Even though it's not validated, it isn't. It's not validated. She hit nails on the head. She asked the question, Damson Idris slams Disney and refuses Black Panther. Now, it's like I said, I wasn't able to find it anywhere else. But the fact that she went, say Theo, say it. I'm trying to say it. She literally, you'd have thought I wrote that. That's the best way I can say it. You'd have thought I wrote it. You'd have thought she talked to Derek. She went off. Yeah, I'm going to get the link right. I'm going to get the link right here and share it in the comment section. She went off. I was like, I had to go see if it was real because she put a lot of work into that. Like if she put a lot of work into that. She put a lot. If you didn't know any better, you swear it was real because you was like, ooh, she put a lot of work into that. So I brought that up to say, we're not the only ones seeing it. We're not the only ones seeing it. We're not. Hell, a brother just dropped a video. Matter of fact, here we go. A brother just dropped a video last night. He did. He just dropped the video last night. I said, golly. Boy, look, let me get in here and everything like that. Let me get the video. Go down to my TikTok. Get the link. Because that's where, not TikTok. Go down to X. Get Twitter. Get the link so y'all can have it. I sent it to Kamoyo. I'm like, well, you know what? I'm not going to say. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get the video. He said, Theo, no, are you not going to say nothing? Because I was like, y'all go check him out. I'm gonna put the link down in the comment section. You go check it out. I would love to know, because I read the comments and they were like, somebody finally speaking for us. And I'm like, what, YouTube, what are you doing with my channel where folks don't know I'm out here talking like that? Because damn, like, never mind. I hit him up and I said, hey man, we need to link up. He said, chat. So we gonna see and everything like that. You know, I know what the perception is of me, but he nailed Every damn thing. So we got the young lady, Caucasian. Her video ain't been validated. But damn, do you hear what she's saying? Then you got this brother coming along. Why Marvel don't like Black Panther. Can I just say he made some excellent points? Because I seem to be like, and you would like to think that those of us that call ourselves comic book fans, movie critics, when I say those of us, I mean those of us, would have been said the same damn thing. No, we ain't. He pointed out, I think me and him related. That's the best way I can say. I think that's the little brother I did not know I had. We're going to keep up with these notes, though. We're going to keep it. Thank y'all so much for pulling up. Y'all did not have to. We're going to keep up with these notes. Oh, man. Let's see here. All messages. Yeah. Keep up. Grand Madam Tarot has entered the building. As long as you believe in magic words and want to be the word police, you will always be abject property. Liberate yourselves from mental slavery. Like I said, I don't, that is, it's not sure. I want to say I know where you were going, well, good night, but I'm not sure. You say that word, I'm going to totally act like that word. Oh, I get you. Yeah. What'd you say? If you say it, I'm finished. You summoned the spirit within me when you called me that. You could have got the king. You could have got the brother. Hell, you could have got me. I got a name. But no, this is who you want to talk to. Now, here's the damning thing about that. Shout out to what's the brother's name from back in the day? James Baldwin. I'm not your Negro. They came up with that word. They invented that word to describe what they consider to be the most vilest, disgusting, heinous, evil thing ever imagined. That's what that is. That's exactly what that is. And we say words are, when you speak words, spelling your spell the word spell. We talk about that. Grand Madam Tarot talks about that. My brother Daryl's talks about Kamoyo King. All of us. I even caution my wife, be careful of what you say about you. You're going to church. Thus, spirituality. Yes. Be careful about what you say about you. You're speaking your existence, your life. You're saying who you are. You're going to go out there and conduct yourself like that. So to your point, absolutely. If you came up with a name, you came up with that name. The Genoos did. If the Genoos came up with a name to them that describes the most heinous, vilest, disgusting, despicable, evil person that they could imagine, that's from them. That's them putting that out there like that. Well, if that's how you see me as I'm the boogeyman. I'm the story you tell your children about at night right before you tuck them in. Be cautious of the boogeyman. If you don't do this, the boogeyman is going to come get you. Yeah, I say I'm a writer, right? Right. Well, we've been painted as the boogeyman. We just don't act like the boogeyman. Well, to Well Good Night's point, how you see me, how you treat me is how you might get me. If you want me to be the boogeyman, do you really? Because the boogeyman keep coming back. And you ain't ever got enough for the boogeyman. The boogeyman don't fear you. You fear the boogeyman. The boogeyman is not intimidated by you. The boogeyman sees straight through you, and it's gonna go straight through you. That's what the boogeyman does. Baba Yaga. Is that's what John Wick was, right? The boogeyman? Right. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, I'm picking up what you're putting down. Well, good night. Flash by night comments, that's the thing. Someone or multiple people in their circles made them think it was okay. Same with the Fat Joes of the world. Absolutely. You ain't never get flat. That comes from Flash by night. You ain't never getting that comfortable because I ain't never going to be that comfortable around you. One, I'm not using the word around you because we need to watch what? How we conduct ourselves amongst mixed company. We learned that lesson as kids. We forget it as adults because we think it no longer applies. No, you don't talk freely, loosely. See, that's that whole self-respect thing. So even though you use the N-word, you still ain't got enough self-respect for yourself as a black person to not use it amongst mixed company. Power 105, I'm looking at you. Breakfast Club, looking at you. Rappers in the rap community, black rappers, I'm looking at you. Joseph, take your lead from Marshall. Marshall know how to navigate it. And yes, we know Marshall said it before. Yeah, he did. Marshall learned his damn lesson though. And contrary to what some of us may think, we've never seen Marshall. Maybe Marshall thought he was too cool at one point in time, but we've never seen Marshall brag about buying some damn shoes and then just try and play it off as I'm a sneakerhead. No, you can be bought just like you and the rest of your brethren. Stay in your lane. Jermaine, they're mad because of illegal immigrant got brought up when discussing the movie. Hey, watch this. I'm picking up what you're putting down, Big Jermaine. Don't bring me in that fight. If you mad at the illegal immigrant being in the movie, say you mad about the illegal immigrant being in the movie. That's not a woke issue. And we need to let them know, excuse me. But then again, there is a black male reporter that works at Fox. Does he not have the testicular fortitude, the cojones, the backbone to correct her? Or does he simply fall in that third group, the enablers? You found it under the film. Hey, that was great. Grand Madam. She put a lot of work in that. She did. Like, here was the thing. It wasn't like she lied. Except for the obvious lie itself, which we don't know if she was lying because she might have been the only one brave enough to put that out there. That's what made it seem. Essentially, the young lady says, Damson Idris has turned down. There's no evidence to support this other than her video. Damson Idris has told Disney to kick rocks when it comes to playing the role of T'Challa. And the reason why he told Disney, this is from her, it's unsubstantiated. The reason why he told Disney to kick rocks is because of the world to come. And that whole Brian Gosling stuff and everything like that, the way she said it was, Damson Idris is like, I'm not finna be a part of the shenanigans y'all got going on over there at Marvel. Now, like I said, she's the only one to say it. It hasn't been substantiated. You would like for it to be true, though. You would like for it to be true. When you combine with her video with the young man's video, right? You would like for everything to be true for that reason. That ain't the T'Challa from the 616. He said every damn thing we've been saying. He didn't even get the majority of the screen time in his own damn movie. No, he split time with the Dora Milaje and Jadix. I'd have thought you knew the dude. If you got a problem with T'Challa not being shown as a scientific genius, so does he. So does he. So does he. If you didn't have an issue with T'Challa not being shown with the fighting prowess he's supposed to have, so does he. So that's why I say I was like, damn. And mind you, it ain't just him. Layman's Journal put out a video in regards to Riri Williams. Folks like to make black, like to shame black folks into just liking stuff. I asked the question over there on X. Do we want the story, or are we satisfied with just a story? Because as a knowledgeable comic book fan, I'm going to say to my people, we haven't gotten the story yet. All we've been getting are stories. Well, you ain't getting stories in regards to anybody else. You getting the story. You getting the story. You got the story with Superman to the point where you know Superman's origin story better than you know any black character's origin story. And you good with it. You good with it. You know Bruce's origin story better than you know any black character's origin story. And you good with it. You claim to be a Miles Morales fan, but you don't know Miles's origin story. All you know is what you got in a damn animation. That's a story. It's not the story. But you know the story when it comes to Peter. And that's the problem. We're way too damn satisfied with knowing the story about others and just accepting any story when it comes to us. And then want to get mad about it. Want to take to social media. And then not only that, have folks fighting for us, speaking for us that ain't black or all the way black. And I don't even like saying it like that. But when I look at the amount of misinformation out there regarding us, we in it too. Just saying accept anything as long as it's black. No, that's not the definition of being black and proud. You don't just accept anything just because it's black. But it's quite a few Gen Zs, millennials out here, all that toxicity that somebody was talking about on X, getting mad and angry and spreading a whole bunch of misinformation. I said it once, I say it again. Where were they angry black asses at? Avengers Age of Ultron. Because that was a story. That wasn't the story. Where were they at doing Captain America Civil War? Because that wasn't the story. That was a story. They had so much to say about Black Panther and Black Panther 2. Well, neither one of those was the story. Those were just merely stories. And none of these angry black people that I keep calling them, because that's what it is, they fall in three groups. One of three. They either being stupid, they being ignorant, or they enabling. That's how we get here. With BS, that's how we get a Black Wonder Man. That's how we get T'Challa being taken off the screen. That's how we get that. That's how we don't get T'Challa and Shuri together. That's how that is. That's why we still have as of yet to see Jericho Drum. That's why we have as of yet to get a live action Miles Morales, even though we know it's been at least 2 actors, young, requesting to play that character, while Tom Holland does what? Get money after money after money. Get money, yeah. I'm hearing in the new Superman movie that Mr. Terrific got done justice. I don't think James Gunn, because this is me. To your point, Duck reacts. I believe James Gunn casted Eden Kathigi. I think that was purposeful. I think that was on purpose. I believe that was on purpose. I believe that was on purpose, and I believe that was very much a jab at what transpired in X-Men in the first class. I'm going to get that actor that y'all didn't give no shine to. I'm going to make him, give him the role of the character that we probably gonna see again. We probably gonna see, and the way James Gunn is lining it up, live action and animation. So he will be the voice actor. Anytime Mr. Terrific, should be, based on the way James has said it, he will be the voice actor for Mr. Terrific going forward. Anytime he pops up in an animation, anytime Mr. Terrific pop up in live action, it will be him. I'm of the mindset James did that on purpose. And as a, watch this, as a woke individual, as a woke individual, I see it. So to your point, I wouldn't be a bit surprised he do, which is probably what's pissing folks off. Maybe Mr. Terrific is getting too much shine in the Superman movie, but those same damn people didn't have nothing to say about all the damn shine Everett Ross got in Black Panther. Right. We're gonna keep it going. 616, Simon was a baller. Yeah. We always waiting for permission from them. What kind of sunken place be? I am not doing that. That comes via the Kamoyo King. Let me see. I'm gonna keep up with these notes because y'all, as my brother Darryl would say, y'all going ham in the comment section. We need to discuss your political stance and views of Donald Trump, but bring us a merch store. Here's where I'm at. If I sit back, the eye test, right? And mind you, I think this is the greatest trick folks have pulled on Americans. If I sit back and the eye test, and mind you, I asked a former Trump supporter this, they couldn't do a damn thing, but you're right. So I go back years. My grandfather voted for Ronald Reagan. So that would have been the time frame that I would have been coming into political awakening, consciousness, or whatever. My grandfather voted for Ronald Reagan. I bet that. I didn't care, but I wasn't of the age to vote then, right? And I saw presidents come and go. We got Bushes, we got Clintons, right? We got Carters, we got Obama and everything. It was during the Clinton administration. Gas was where it was supposed to be. And I always said that the economy is where it's supposed to be if you can afford health care. Not governmental health care, but afford health care at your job. The economy is where it's supposed to be if you can afford to get insurance from your job, still pay your bills, and be able to enjoy a pretty productive way of life. That happened under the Clinton administration. That was the first time America was damn near where she should have been. Everybody was eating. Like I said, gas was where it's supposed to be. Food was where it was supposed to be. You could afford insurance at your job, and you could still afford to go out and have a good time. As in, you had disposable income. After taking care of all your bills, you still had it. During the Clinton administration, America came her best under, in my opinion, modern times to being a utopian society. That was under the Clinton administration. Since then, it hasn't mattered who's been president. You right where you at financially. You might have went down a little bit, went up a little bit, but it ain't like regardless of who was in office, you shifted tax brackets. No, you still right there where you are. So I'm having this conversation with a dude. We're no longer friends because he not the whole Trump situation. It's the whole you still stuck mindset, and you still gonna be stuck. I ain't got time for that. He admitted. Okay, well, if you voted for Trump after Barack Obama, right, and you did not see any change whatsoever, you can articulate, you can agree, you were at your best financially as a father, as a husband, as a single white man in America during the Clinton administration. Okay. Well, you're able to say you didn't improve under Trump. Now, the same dude who's saying he didn't improve under Trump is the same dude who said he didn't vote during the last election because he saw Kamala and Donald the same. How? You're not experienced with Kamala. You're experienced with him. Your inactivity let him right back in the White House. Coward. Well, me for mine, I'm like this. Our politicians don't give a damn about us. They don't. It sound good. It sound good. But we can say as Americans, for 10 to 20 plus years, we have not seen us grow as a society. Financially, spiritually, when it comes to be humanitarians, we haven't grown. We've been stuck right there. Well, how? Because we've had different people represent. No, we haven't had different people representing us. We've had the same people representing us. You know who needs to be representing the common American? The common American. Who needs to be running for office? The American that lives in the neighborhood with their fellow Americans, not the American who separates themselves from their fellow Americans. Because how are you locked in to my concerns and you're not a part of me? I feel the same way when it comes to law enforcement. You cannot patrol my neighborhood. You don't live in the neighborhood. So I think as a country, there needs to be a limit on how long you can be on Capitol Hill. If I'm voting for you every 2 years, you get a 4-year limit. You don't get to be a lifelong politician, because being a lifelong politician comes with lifelong benefits that you're not extending to the people that voted for you. All that talk about Donald Trump, well, okay, when I look at MAGA, your brothers and sisters, your relatives, your friends should have the same rights that the dude you voted for has. In essence, we all got felons in our family. Well, the felon in your family should have the same rights as the dude you voted for, no less. And you ain't even checking for that. That's saying a lot. So my views politically, we need to put the racism aside. We're being separated financially, not racially. That's the greatest lie that's being told. Check for race. Them folks up there, they don't give two damns about you down here. And so until common Americans need to figure it out. Stop being separated by race. Stop being separated by religion. Stop being separated by gender. Stop being separated by orientation. No, you need to look at where you at financially and understand the person that's got more than you financially don't give two damns about you. So you need to start looking at those around you. I hope I answered your question. I hope. I did my best. She has over 63,000 views. Yep. Theo's right, though. We let other groups appropriate our words far too easily. Gatekeeping ain't always a bad thing. Sometimes it's necessary. It is absolutely necessary. You cannot misspeak on the Asian community. They don't care what, no. And you cannot misspeak on the Jewish community. Well, why we can't gatekeep ours? Why we feel like, oh man, well, you know how it is. We always explain this stuff. They don't, oh man, no. I done got cussed out by black folks for gatekeeping woke. Why you cussing me out? Why you not cussing out the person that's misusing the word? Why you mad? Oh, well, that's the way it is now. Well, damn it, slavery used to be a damn thing too. We ain't doing that, right? So why in the hell let me you cannot want better as a expect better as a black person as long as you are tolerating less. And we've gotten accustomed to tolerating less. You want to, as a black person, you can. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. James Gunn said it's totally about politics and Superman. It's either going to sink or swim. He said, Theo, what you mean? That ain't my character. You see my character. You see? Yeah. Matter of fact, I'm finna be petty. This is my Superman right here. He's showing up. Shout out to Joseph Illich, by the way. He's showing up. No? Okay. That's the only way you can say this movie finna be too woke if this is a movie about Icon. He ain't in it. He ain't in it. We'll say, but yeah, that action dude really nailed the problem with MCU T'Challa. Listen, like I said, I thought that was my younger brother. I'm like, and then if that's actually him in the video, we damn near got the same skin complexion. So I'm like, he can't, if he from New York or Philadelphia, I'm gonna ask questions. And to anyone who disagrees, this is from S. Jaddix. And to anyone who disagrees, just compare and contrast what the black female supporting cast got to do in BP1 versus what the black male supporting cast. Man, you ain't even got to do all that. Folks got eyes. Now, you could have liked, they could have liked it, but it don't mean they didn't see it. They saw it. They saw it. So you ain't got to do all that. But yeah, you absolutely right, S. Jaddix. Duck React. I'm hearing in the new Superman movie that, yeah, got done. Just appreciate that, Duck. SJ, yeah, this action dude might be the half brother. But you know what? It's refreshing. It's refreshing. When I look at what Layman's Journal, and because I don't mind mentioning names, had to say about Riri Williams, Ironheart, I'm like, he knows. It's disappointing to hear so many of us excuse the bullshit that was in Ironheart. For what reason? When you notice, because we're not having the right conversation. Folks are having conversations about her criminality. That's not the right conversation. That ain't the right conversation to have. The conversation is, why was she written broke in the first place? But nobody wants to have that conversation about why she was written as being broke. No, they don't want to talk about that because that's a different discussion. That's a different conversation to have. And we would rather have a story about Riri Williams, right? We're satisfied with any story about Riri Williams. We don't care about the story. Now, the sad part about it is the Glazers don't care about the story. The Genus don't care about the story. The angry black people don't care about the story. It's the comic book fan that cares about the story. But that's only 1 out of 4. So where are you getting the majority of your misinformation from? I'm sorry. The majority of your information from the Genus, the Glazers, and the angry black people. Ain't nobody pointing you towards the comic book to say this is the character. Neither one. Ain't neither one gonna bother to tell you exactly who that character is. Ain't neither one of them bother to tell you exactly who T'Challa is. Ain't either one of them bother to tell you who the hell Shooty is. Ain't either one of them bother to tell you what the hell a damn griot is. They don't care. One want to be angry. One want to just be light. One wants to ridicule you all the damn time. Say that one more time. One just wants to be angry. One just wants to be light. The other one just wants to pick, ridicule, tease, and troll you. It ain't but one over here that's trying to educate you. One demographic. Black. All black. Watch how this go. The angry black people, all black. The Genoos, safe to say, they all the same complexion, right? So you got all black over here, all right. This group in front of you comprised of everybody. But you just need to know they always smiling. they always smiling. Thus you gonna fall for the, yep. Let me see here. Let's see here. The concept art is supposed to be Tachanda Azuri. The backlash was predictable, and now all the YouTube shields have denied that rumor. Meanwhile, over here with the Rock With Me Nation, me and my brother Daryl, Grand Madam Tarot, just keep the main thing, the main thing. Good looking. Every black hero has got a struggle in the MCU. Sam can't get a loan. USAA, Navy Federal. The fact that he was a VA counselor in Washington, D.C., the fact that he was living in on-base housing, the fact that he was dressing like he was getting his clothes from J.C. Penney's, not even Macy's. He looked like he was getting his clothes from J.C. Penney. I don't know why Sam broke. But the angry black people, they're going to say that's good. The Glazers going to say that's good. The Genoos, they over here laughing because they know the same damn thing we know. They're out there, but they're not going to reveal it. Us in the back, it don't make no sense for Sam to be struggling like that. But then again, I go to this one. Why? This is the most glaring tale on anybody from this camp. Anybody from this camp. This is the most glaring tale. They will tell you to be mad about Riri Williams. They will tell you everybody that didn't like Captain America 4 was a racist. You know what they won't do? Attempt to explain, justify why James Rhodes is still paralyzed from the waist down. Who all this saying something about that? Yeah, to this point, what's today's date? Is it July 7th? Because the 5th was Saturday. That would have made the 6th Sunday. Yesterday was the 7th, today the 8th. This dude been paralyzed how damn long? I ain't heard nobody say a damn thing. Nothing. Extremist virus, nanotechnology, vibranium. I ain't seen, heard none of the angry black. I don't expect the Genoos to say nothing. They laughing. They clapping. They don't care. I ain't heard an angry black person or a Glazer say a damn thing yet. A full bird colonel, the best friend of Tony Stark, with Pepper still there in the MCU. Pepper, who was healed, saved by the extremist virus. This dude is still walking around paralyzed. How that makes sense in a fictional universe? Well, we got science fiction running around all damn day long. Why he the only one dealing with a real life injury? Never mind. Hell, I saw the tease for Wonder Man, race bent and struggling actor. As I said to somebody on Facebook, and this be us, we're telling us to get excited about him playing Wonder Man. Why we not educating us on the fact he should have been Adam Brashear? Are we satisfied with any story, or do we want the story? Because we pushing it hard. And what we gonna do? Also, let me guess. This is a cycle, right? This is a repetitive cycle. So I didn't watch Captain America 4. I knew that was BS. I wasn't proud to be black. And anybody that didn't like Captain America 4, they were racist, right? Right. Ironheart, Riri Williams. I didn't like it because of the story, because I know what's in the comics. But we gonna do this. We did this thing where anybody that like it either A was racist or not proud to be black. Cool. So we gonna do the same damn thing with Wonder Man, ain't we? Yeah. You gonna have the Glazers tell me it was amazing. We gonna get that. Then we gonna get Tony Weaver and them talking about anybody that don't like Wonder Man is a racist. I'm gonna get that one. Then I'm gonna get over here from the Gen News where they just had to make Wonder Man woke, didn't it? That's what I'm gonna get. Yeah, I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get all that. I'm gonna get all that. I'm good. Because I ain't gonna get from either group who Simon Williams is. They ain't gonna tell his true damn story. Is the Beast in this? Is Hank McCoy showing up in this damn series? Because that's his boy. They like that right there, yonder. He's showing no. It's gonna be real interesting. Y'all sit back and watch though. See how it go. We are always permitted. We are always waiting for permission from them. What kind of sunken place be? I don't know, Kamoyo. 616 was a baller. Duck React X Jatted, that Wonder Man race swap was so unnecessary. There are so many other Marvel characters like Blue Marvel they could use, but no, they thought the race swap. There you go. Spoken like a knowledgeable comic book fan. Thank you so much, Big Duck. Thank you so much. S Jatted, the Kamoyo King. I didn't want comment because I haven't really read any of his stuff. At Duck Rest, they don't like black male super genius. I did. What did Blue Marvel tell? What did Adam Bashir tell Reed now? Oh, y'all couldn't fix this? When they was having the incursions? Yeah, because I know folks, incursion. You know who wasn't concerned about no incursion? I would like to think, if you a black comic book fan, this would mean something to you. Adam said, why y'all ain't hit me up? We'd have fixed this a long damn time ago. We wouldn't even have no incursion problem. If you didn't know that, you black, you like black superheroes, you happen to know, you familiar with to a degree that incursion storyline. How you feel now? Knowing that somebody looked like you could have prevented that whole damn thing. And nobody disagrees with it. Not even the smart. Now, mind you, I'm looking at this. Reed couldn't do it. Him and T'Challa appears. They say Reed is the smartest man, period. They say him and T'Challa appears, but they keep saying T'Challa is anywhere between. It's like the fourth or fifth smartest person. Not if him and Reed peers. You just don't want to say that. Like you don't want to say T'Challa got superhuman strength. But damn all that, Reed couldn't solve the incursion problem. Adam Bashir could. Reed agreed. Well, if you're telling me Reed Richards is the smartest man and he couldn't solve it, but Adam Bashir could, is Reed still the smartest man or is it Adam Bashir? I got questions. Fair ones. So, I wonder if someone took over Nate Moore's place at Marvel Studios. I'm searching for an answer, Miss Kent. I don't have one. I don't have one. I tried. I don't know if James did it on purpose, but Eddie remember. Yeah, he remember. He don't even want to talk about it. You want to talk about somebody? I don't want to say he's traumatized, but he don't want to talk about that. I read that. He don't want to talk about that at all. He don't want to talk about that at all. I know Simon struggled to keep his father company competitive against Stark Industries. That is absolutely correct. I told you. Yes, that casting was on purpose. I believe it, Big Sam. I believe it. Flash by Night. Also, this is his second James Gunn DC role. He was also prominent in Peacemaker. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. Oh, Jermaine, everyone struggles to compete against Star Industries except the Wakandan Design Group. There, my brother Go Daryl. Be real with D-Real is in the building. What's going on? Simon owned a whole company before it was bought out by Tony Stark in order to help. He became a celebrity stuntman after he became Wonder Man. See. Forget the race. They comic book fans. Forget the gender. They comic book fans. Forget the ethnicity. Knowledgeable comic book fans. This would be the demographic that's going to more than likely have a problem with Wonder Man. It's the same damn demographic had a problem with Riri Williams. Same damn demographic that had a problem with Captain America 4. Comic book fans. And we didn't come into as Miss Maxine Shaw alluded to, we didn't come into these superheroes where our first experience was video format. No, we came into them where our first experience was either visual, we got to read, or audio, we just got to sit there and listen. Safe to say, those of y'all that's out here effing these characters up, you ain't heard a damn thing baby boomers and Generation X had to tell you. Well, you're not helping your own product succeed. Now, that's the thing. It's not the older generation's responsibility to help your BS representation of a product succeed. You love it so much, get it up there. You love it so much, go watch it 4 or 5 times your damn self. No, you're not watching it 4 or 5 times your damn self. So stop blaming other people for something that's clearly aimed at you to succeed. You don't like it like that. Not the glasses. Yeah. What's going on? I think Theo's views on Donna are I ain't got nothing to say. Draft dodger multiple times. You too scared to play pee-wee football. They hitting too hard. When say you voted for Trump, I don't like you. And you know what? And see, that's Kamoyo. That's how Kamoyo do. I understand we make mistakes at times. What you saying, Theo? Vote for Donald Trump is a mistake? If I got to tell you. If I got to tell you. See, that's not a Republican that's in the White House right now. That's a selfish ass individual in the White House right now. That's not a Republican. That's not a Democrat. I don't even know how you linked up with this damn dude, considering he trashed the Republican Party a while ago. Well, and he literally said, if I wanted to run for president, it would be the Republican Party because they're not that smart. How you vote for a dude who's literally criticizing the very same damn party you subscribe to? Come on now. Come on. Let me see. We on the same page. I might lose my job because of him and his party. Trump is bad business. Yep. Politicians haven't given a damn about peeps since FDR. Now, you know what? Here's the thing. The person that likes Donald Trump, they don't understand when we say stuff like that. Because they automatically want to categorize you, put you in the box as being liberal, being Democrat. You know what? Us knowing politicians ain't gave a damn about us since FDR. You know what that is? That's black folks being woke. Yeah. That's literally black folks being woke, sitting up there looking at their situation in this country and be like, oh, really? Ain't nothing changed since then, huh? Regardless of who we voted for, ain't nothing changed, huh? The thing is, the Genu doesn't realize that regardless of who the Genu has voted for, Their lifestyle ain't changed. They still in the trailer park. You still kicking it with Bubba. Yep. You still drinking Pabst Blue Ribbon beer. You are. Your meeting place, the structure is old as dirt. You ain't got no money to rebuild or nothing unless you and Bubba taking from your own income to rebuild your own structure. It's safe to say you think the politician is a racist because you a racist. No, the politician that looks like you isn't a racist. They're a separatist. That's different. And the separatists, you need to know, their ideologies don't line up with yours. They will use your ideologies, act like they line up with theirs, but no, they will do that to keep you subjugated. And I understand, as you know, subjugated might be a big word to the folks over there and everything. Look it up. My cousin, let me see. Sorry to hear that, mate. Yes, absolutely. This is when we should all be coming together to build up our own communities and everything. Sorry to hear that, mate, Kent. Trump policies are wrecking me and my friends, devastating universities and national labs. Very hard for science, tech, PhDs. Yeah. Now, here's the thing. Y'all ain't the only one who lives he wrecking. So the question I have to ask then is, hold on. Me and my people aren't the only ones being negatively impacted. No, you are too. Okay, so because see, you wouldn't let me do that. You wouldn't let anybody that looked like me have the run of the land like that if we were causing that much damage. So my question to my European brothers and sisters, when you gonna do something? You're not oblivious, you're enabling. All that voting in the House and the Senate ain't worth a damn. No, you're enabling this nonsense. Why? You should have locked him up. You didn't want to lock him up. Why not? Because you'd have locked up Barack. You'd have locked up Barack, and us as black people, we'd have been wanting you to lock up Barack. You gave this dude a pass. Why do you still keep enabling him? You don't want to say it. You don't want to admit it. This is the truth when it comes to our country. It's because of the caucasity of his skin color. And because you see you and him, you feel like him going to jail would be you going to jail. You feel like admitting he did wrong would be like admitting you did wrong. Whether you like him or not, you still see you in him. That's the problem. You see you in Donald. You despise Donald, but still see you in Donald. Thus, you're not able to separate yourself from Donald. You will let this dude run this country in the ground, and that's exactly what happened over in Germany. Because there were too many people in Germany that still saw themselves in Adolf. Adolf can't run around like that if they don't see themselves in him. That's the same of it all. Whether you're a Republican or whether you're a Democrat. Hell, you could be black and you still see yourself in Donald Trump. That's why he's in office. Latino, Asian. He don't see himself in you, but he knew you would see yourself in him. And he made all the damn disparaging comments. Oh, I'm a criminal right now. Black folks gonna check in. Oh, I got some sneakers. Black folks gonna check in. Oh, I'm gonna go get some of these Latino celebrities. The Latinos gonna go check in. He knew all the white people was gonna check in. At least that's how he felt. And because when you got him dead to rights, you can't do nothing with him because you want to give him the benefit of the doubt. Well, the only reason why Donald Trump is getting the benefit of the doubt is because he's white. If he wasn't white, you'd have locked him up a long time ago. If he was a white woman, you wouldn't allow him to run for president because of that felon that sits that felony, those felonies that sit out there. If he was a white woman, you wouldn't allow him to run because of those felonies. If he was anybody else, he damn sure wouldn't be president. He wouldn't have been able to even run again because he's a white man. That was it. And you told on yourself without really wanting to say it. As a white man, you're telling me you really don't see anything wrong with you. Well, let me say this on behalf of God. You're not perfect. Obama learned the hard way. Just because you made it, it doesn't mean them folks will support you. Nope, not at all. Not at all. They won't. Many black people have lost their jobs in the federal government. Federal government was a way black people could get out of poverty. Absolutely. You're absolutely right. Quite a few white folks lost it too. And they lost it because they didn't see themselves in, watch where I go with this one. Quite a few people, white, are losing their jobs because they don't see themselves in their black peers. They see themselves in their white superiors. The thing is, the white superior don't see you. It's nice to see the message expanding the locals beyond our space. Certainly provides fresh motivation along with Theo's insider that they are hearing this stuff. I would like to think so to the insider that I have and everything like that. Folks looking. I know it sounds when it comes from me, oh, he's just an angry, passionate black man and everything like that. Oh, no. It's white women that see that too. And going above and beyond to point it out. I can't even tell you she got facts, but damn it, it's white women going above and beyond to point that out. It's young black men going to calm, because I ain't necessarily considered the calmer, going above and beyond to point that out. Well, it ain't just me no more. It ain't that. Black Panther first movie made billions of dollars, 1.3. Then any Superman movies. I was totally stunned when I found out Marvel Studios is really foolish for not recasting the character. Foolish, deceptive, disingenuous. The question that I have, and I understand it from the brother's perspective. Kevin walks into, and I love that skit. Why you gave so much power to Ryan as a writer? Kevin is his brother. I'm sorry. Yeah, well, no. Derek and Kevin, they're his brothers. Kevin Feige, why you didn't, the voice you should have heard was from the older brother. And the older brother speaks for a culture way more significant than Ryan Coogler. Ryan Coogler was speaking for the cast and crew. Derek was speaking for his brother and the black community. Let me say that one more time, because that's all they kept doing. They were speaking for the feelings of the cast and crew. Derek spoke on behalf of his brother and the entire black community. How did you just check? You did what you wanted to do. Folks be wanting me to look the other way. No, the fact that Kevin Feige was very deliberate in not saying anything about William Hurt passing, that was deliberate. The way he was very deliberate in not announcing Harrison Ford taking over as the Red Hulk, Thunderbolt Ross, that was deliberate. Well, when people move shady, it's because you doing something shady. If he was standing on business, he'd have came to the front just like he did with that announcement about T'Challa. He didn't. So that tells me you moved differently. You moved differently because you were doing differently. So I know some people don't want to necessarily rub it the wrong way, but I would, that was a bigoted move. At the very least, that was a bigoted move. It was a deliberate move. You couldn't wait. And because the information that I have still sits out there 3 months after the movie was released, that they wanted to replace him, Chadwick Boseman, T'Challa, as Black Panther. 3 months after the movie was released, they were already talking about doing that. No. So that's still sent out there. May Kent, Marvel thought Wakanda was bigger than T'Challa, which is crazy when you consider what Nate Moore said on the red carpet. To get you to like Black Panther Wakanda, I must first get you to fall in love with T'Challa. Liar, liar, pants on fire. Ed's Entertainment, Total Gaming. black characters are flexing better in the DC movie universe than they are in the MCU. I ain't trying to be funny, y'all. Like I ain't trying to act like that, but you know, I know they've been doing right by us live action for a minute now. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, this ain't the first time we getting a Mr. Terrific live action. It ain't God knows it ain't. And we got old boy getting ready to do his thing. It's Jon Stewart right now. Right. All we got left, we just. But you right. Yeah, they making it do what it do. They showing us a lot of love. Hey, Marvel. Hey, Marvel. Hey, that amazing sounded like a certain person. I was being bad. I'm sorry. We in 2025 and these black actors can't take the time to Google black superhero 1-800-BLK-HERO. We're gonna get that going. Also, I talked to Kamoyo about setting up a newsletter. We had already a newsletter, website, something like that. We gonna do our part. See, we ain't gonna just criticize. We're gonna do our best to help folks get the knowledge that they need and everything like that. So we are working on a website, idea, newsletter, something like that, where we can help black writers, black producers, black artists that draw, and black actors, because we understand we got to do what we can to help y'all. So we're going to do what we can. Just stand by. Your Tony Weaver is impeccable. Wait, say, so I got them two down pat. I got him and I got the other dude. That's amazing. I ain't gonna do that. Just stop with it already. Tony, you gonna mess up your singing voice doing that. Stop that. Let's see here. Jermaine Knowles might explain the Damson Idris situation. He's young enough that he probably did the research, which is why he ain't sold on T Jr. I wouldn't be that character. Why take on a character that don't exist in the comics? If you're talking about your legacy, continuing on and everything like that, first and foremost, new characters don't really catch on like that. We know that. Like, if there's a new character that catches on, it's 9 more sit out there that they tried to do something with, and nobody gave 2 damns. So you want to play the role of an established character. Well, if I'm Damson Idris, no, I ain't trying to play TJ. Why? Because nobody, if he's aware, woke, nobody gives 2 damns about that character. And when I say that, no Black Panther fan, regardless of their gender, orientation, race, gives 2 damns about TJ. The angry Black people want you to do it. The Glazers want you to do it. And you need to know the Gen News, like, yeah, please go right ahead, because that's an out of marriage baby. Go ahead and do it. And let me just say this. Teachable moment. Teachable moment. Culturally speaking, educational wise, I hope you receive what because I'm speaking to you specifically. I hope you receive it for what it is. Here, the plan, man, woman, is not to have a child out of wedlock. Let me say it one more time. This is our culture. As a 15-year-old boy who's thinking about marriage, and when I say marriage, what would it be like? Nowhere in my mind am I ever thinking about the child without the mother. When I'm thinking about Lil Theo, I ain't thinking about just Lil Theo. Somewhere in that picture, I would like to think, I would hope, I would dream. And the only reason she better not be there is because something happened to her during labor. But as a man, black man in America, I'm never looking at the black child without the black mother. We act like that. We can't process that. So my desire as a black man ain't just the black baby. It's the black family. Let's not act stupid with it. Let's not act like we don't know any damn better. Thus, when I go out here and do what I need to do for us, considering everything that's out there in the Western world pertaining to black families, it's always an interracial family. It's the black man with a woman that ain't black. It's the black woman with a man that ain't black. I don't mind interracial. Love who you love. Because love needs to be real. But I'm not going to apologize for championing a black man being with a black woman. That's my expectation. Real world says we didn't get it right. Real world says you didn't get it right. But let me ask the real life question, because see, we act stupid, dumb, and I don't understand it. We don't think if the black man could have made it work with the woman he had a child by, he wouldn't prefer to go be back with her. We don't think the black woman that had a child by a black man, that if she could have made it work with him, she wouldn't, because it's two parents in the household. That's the goal. Two parents in the household. Two, not one. One is life. Two is the dream. Two is the goal. It's not a fantasy. It's the damn goal. But we keep talking about what we put out there in regards to our imagery. And I'm looking at black writers. I asked the question earlier. Whose responsibility is it? Well, whose responsibility is it to put the black couple together in the comic books? Whose responsibility is it? Is it the Genu? Is it the Glazer? No. You're the only black person that's there. You either the black executive, you the black writer, you the black artist. You're the only one that's expected to champion the cause for black characters, thus the black fan base. The black fan base, we want to see more black characters. We want to see our black characters in relationships with other black characters. What's so hard to process? And there's no excuse at Marvel Comics. How long T'Challa been around? How long Misty Knight been around? How long Luke Cage been around? How long Storm been around? You have no excuses, and we're not tolerating them. I don't give a damn who you got writing for you. I don't give a damn about their gender. I don't give a damn about their orientation. That's trash. And we need to start standing on business with it. FDR didn't give about black people either. The wealth income gap started because of him. I ain't disagreeing with you. I'm just saying, ain't now, because what did I say? Ain't now one of them done nothing for us. Because racists are idiots. Be real, D-real. Thanks for the info on Simon Williams. Not really a character I follow. No. And Black Panther is one black character while they don't know about the other black characters. Damn. We said that. If you don't know a damn thing about T'Challa, I ain't expecting you to know a damn thing about the rest of them. As somebody said the other night, I want to say they were on Threads. No, I want to say it the brother. Aurora not from Kenya. And if you don't know Aurora ain't from Kenya, because that's what you're thinking, that's part of the problem. How long this character been around? All them damn X-Men movies, ain't nobody told you she was what from what. Now, mind you, Halle Berry switched up the damn accent. Before in the X-Men first, oh, she had an accent. Second damn movie, she didn't know what the hell she was doing. But this is our character. And even we don't know her clear-cut origin. Why not? You know she came from a mom and daddy, right? Of course, they're both gone. If we were to probably get an origin story of Aurora, it's probably going to mimic Monica's. Dad ain't nowhere to be in the picture. That's us as black men enabling that. Black showrunner, Falcon and the Winter Soldier. That's where Monica Rambeau makes her first MCU appearance as an adult. You see what happened in the first Captain Marvel movie. As a black person, black executive, who course corrected? Nate Moore was there, by the way. Who course corrected? Who said the black man matters in that instance? Which content influencer said the black man should have been there? Go ahead and tell you. It's quite a few black social media influencers. Some of them you know, some of them you like. See absolutely no value in themselves. Have taken the social media and done lives where they say, Frank, not relevant. And because some of us like to follow what some of us say, you got grown black men in their 30s, mid-30s, see no value in the black father being represented on screen. Propaganda 101. I ain't got to ever worry about you standing up if you don't see no value in you. I ain't got to ever worry about you asking for equal nothing. As long as I got you fighting over scraps. I can sit here and look at that all day long and call that for what it is. If you're the black person that's content to call your other brothers and sisters the N-word or the B-word, you're part of the problem. If you're one of those black people that believes in separating amongst ourselves, you FBA, you just can't lock in with black. You got to be something else. You can't lock in with African American. You got to be something else. You're part of the problem. When the Dems do get someone who actually tries to nerf them like they did Obama and like they are doing Jasmine Crockett, which means we don't get any constructive change, any real change. That's what that means. Which go back to when I say it don't matter who you vote for, you're not getting anything different. Jermaine, I'm an independent. That's what's up. That's what's up. Unfortunately, the only time I saw an anti-recast, it was a blackface. Yeah. Seal Baby, to my mind, anti-recasters are more MCU shields. Let me say, Seal Baby, not the entire black community. Let me see. Unfortunately, the only time I saw an anti-recaster, it was a blackface. Oh, all right, dude. It happened. It happened. What's going on, King Cam? Saturday works for me. They normally know her Kenyan side and ignore her African American side. That part right there. They aren't grown black men. It kind of is what it is. So I want to bring this back home, because what we started this video, I done been on here for an hour and 30 minutes, and sometimes I know I can move from topic to topic to topic. Let's bring it on back home. There's nothing woke about this movie. Nothing. But woke is our word. That's our culture. That's what that is. For far too long, we allow people to just trespass on our culture. We feel like we can't correct them. We feel like we're wrong if we set them straight in ways they never concerned about that. We will never be able to say or do, misspeak, misdo anything in regards to somebody else's culture. Why aren't we doing the same? A Superman movie. Superman is the farthest thing away from woke, period. How is Kelly and able to, mind you, it's black folks work at Fox. That's the whole thing. I don't want to act like that. It's black folks that work at Fox News. I don't give a damn if you're the trash man, the custodian, hell, the news. I don't give a damn. You work there, and you're literally letting this woman trespass on your culture and your people. Damn your political views. Damn your job. You're letting another one do it again. Where's the backbone at? Where's the backbone? And when can we start actually acting like we deserve better if we're going to, as D. Steezer would say, accept the representation we're getting? That's not it. Jamel Hill, you need to be on Kelly Hand's ass. The young lady that worked over there at CNBC, the white lady, you need to be on her ass. Roland Martin, you need to be on her ass. Yeah. Here we go. Power 105, the Breakfast Club. Yeah, she need to be the donkey of the day, Charlamagne, and you need to be able to articulate why. Tony Weaver, that's who you need to be talking about. Rob, you need to talk about how disappointing it was for her to make that comparison. Yeah, y'all all need to be on that over there. Talk about it. Talk about it. The little Latino sister over there on TikTok, I don't know your damn name, they always be yelling into the damn camera and everything like that. Yell about that. King Lion, speak on that. Here we go. E-Man, there you go. Because that's right in your lane, right? Talk about it. It's not woke. And tell your viewers what woke really, really is. Because folks listen to y'all. Ernie, say something. Speak on it. Take it back. Because if y'all don't say nothing, Stephen A. Smith, Shannon Sharp, Ocho Cinco, Chris Carter, you back out there. Marcellus Wiley, you want something to talk about? Now you can talk about something that ain't got a damn thing to do with Stephen A. Smith. All y'all out there with y'all social media play. Tank, there you go. There you go. Talk about that. It's right out there. You got this woman that then gave you everything y'all need to know for at least 48 hours. Damn near the whole weekend. You can talk about it right there. You black, right? Get on up out of here. So, yes, sir. They know. So, that's what it is. Gatekeep it. Take it back. There's nothing wrong with it. It's nothing to be ashamed about. It's our culture. And if we don't own it, well, you see, if we don't own it, they're gonna take it. Right. Well, we're not doing that. So that's my time. I'm out. Thank y'all so much for pulling up. Listen. That's a nice figure right there. Hit the like button if you haven't already done so, right? Hit the like button. Share the video if you haven't already done so. Hit the subscribe button. It's free. It's free. It is absolutely free. We're working on some stuff. We are going to get some stuff out here. We are over 1,300. That's what I'm talking about right there. And we're going to keep the party rolling. We're going to keep going with 1,100, 1,100. 1,200, 1,300. Next goal, 1,400. I'd like to get there sooner than later, but it's gonna come when it's supposed to come. That said, I'm out. Thank y'all so much. I just saw a dude with this coming from Mr. Paul Martin with an African sounding name on Facebook say, "Why do we need T'Challa? He misspelled the name when we had a shooting." Why do we need Shooty if we have T'Challa? See, that would be someone, Mr. Martin, who, well, safe to say, he's not a comic book fan. Safe to say, he really don't see any value in himself. He didn't bought into that one or the other, not all of us mentality. Safe to say, he don't know a damn thing about Reginald Hudlin either. So, but he gonna swear he a Black Panther fan. He gonna swear he a black superhero fan. He gonna swear he knowledgeable. Safe to say you're not. So, folks like that. I'm of the mindset, I've gotten to the point where I don't even acknowledge them anymore. It's a waste of time. Character been around since 1966. First movie came out in 2018, right? Second movie came out in 2022. It's 2025. If you still don't know about this character, it ain't for me to explain it to you. Clearly, you don't care. And that's what that young man was telling you. He didn't give two damns to do any research about the character. As Kamoyo would say, he's perfectly fine being in the sunken place. Well, it is what it is. That said, I'm out. Thank y'all so much. This has been a blast. Hit that like button, share button, subscribe button, and everything like that. Share it on all platforms. You don't mind. Please, thank you. If you have any ideas of anything else you would like me to speak on and everything like that, I'm going to always do my research, do my due diligence first. Let me know. Hit me up in the comment section. Let me know. Until then, till next time. In the meantime, in between time, remember the late great Don Cornelius. Right. We know what that's about. In memory of Chadwick Boseman. I wish as many folks that said they like him really studied him. Like I wish there was more of that. That said, remember the late great Don Cornelius and Chadwick Boseman. Until next time, I wish each and every last one of you love, peace, and so we out. Hit that button right there.